I had did a video some time ago, and I do not remember specifically what it was called, but it had something to do with Ritual Beasts not being good. And my main point in the video was saying that Ritual Beasts are easily outpaced by Necros and Yosenju, and basically the shit that came out in the same set as Ritual Beast, basically Secret Forces, and the TCG. Now, this isn't exactly surprising, but Ritual Beasts are, I would say, being moderately represented. There have been some pretty decent regional finishes since the Secret Forces have come out. And some people may have been wondering, how do you feel about them since their success? Do you still feel the way that you did in the first video? And if you want to watch the first video, I'll have that in the description. I don't feel like I would be the person that I am if something like them doing moderately would change my opinion. And my opinion has not changed. I never said that Ritual Beasts were a terrible deck. I said if we're comparing them to other decks, they get outpaced. That was not to say that they don't have an unfair thing about them. Apparently, only having access to one-dimensional fissure and one macrocosmos here is enough. I played some guy some time ago, I don't remember when, but I remember him doing some shit. He summoned Conahawk, searched for something, then he had two banished, and then he swapped out Conahawk for those two and then summoned another one. And I sat there, I think I was playing Ultra Athletes or at least testing this shit out. So this must be the combo that people were talking about. I don't want people to misunderstand what I said. I still feel that they will be extremely outpaced by other decks, but I feel like the reason that perhaps y'all might not believe this to be true is because this was kind of more or less, the last week or so. This is day one type stuff. I'm not going to say the people that did decent with the deck, I'm not saying that they're good or bad players or the opponents that played against these people that played Ritual Beasts were good or bad players, but when something new hits the TCG, no matter how long it's been available on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro or DN, there's always going to be people that don't even go and test the shit or play it online or have any idea about the shit when it's available to us. They really just go based on real life experience. So I'm going to say, this is yet again another one of my predictions or my opinions that's not going to be swayed if it ends up being untrue. There was not enough time for people to realize that Ritual Beasts are a deck that exists. There are going to be people that play the deck for whatever reason. And I feel like the longer something is out, the longer time people have to play with and or against it, then I feel like you will see something like Ritual Beasts, which I said originally, and I still feel that they will be extremely outpaced by other decks that are just seemingly, I would say, more consistent, require less cards. I guess that's just more efficient, and they do generally more powerful stuff in comparison to Ritual Beast. That's how I feel. I'm not exactly surprised at their success, but I don't expect the success to continue, at least to the rate that it has been going. Now again, this is it's great. It's great. It's cool that people want to play it simply because maybe, outside of Italian, maybe like the Chidori, you can get this shit for relatively cheap. And that's cool. Get a deck for cheap. That's great. I'm just saying from a competitive standpoint. From any other deck available, I think that Ritual Beasts are one of the slowest. And if we were in like a slower type format, maybe if and when Necros get hit in the TCG, then maybe my opinion will change. But until that happens, that one, I'm wrong about this, and two, whatever this is, this seemingly high representation of Ritual Beast will last. But I never said the deck was terrible. I just said that they were not good. So, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Again, if you want to see the first video, it's in the description. Thank you for watching. I appreciate that shit. And if you want to support me or some crap, all I ask is you spend literally seconds out your day and click an advertisement. That money, the very little that I make from you doing that, goes to me paying rent to live in this place. And I'll be grateful and appreciative if you could find some time in your day to help a brother out. Thank you in advance.